CTV's Genevieve Beauchemin, she is there near the daycare. We know that there is a perimeter set up around where this bus crashed into the daycare, so we're as close as we can to the scene. What are you seeing there, Genevieve? What's the latest?
There is a school right nearby here where parents of the children at the daycare are gathering to receive information. What police were telling us earlier, they wouldn't confirm much of the information that they have so far, but they are saying that indeed this happened at 8:30 this morning, and now the big question is whether it was a voluntary act, whether it was indeed an accident or it was something that happened on purpose, and that has the people here in Laval in shock. It is a shocking morning. Children going to their daycare, being dropped off by their parents, and inside their daycare where parents, of course, believe that they are safe, and then this bus, which I'm told, I haven't seen the pictures yet, but I'm told from descriptions of those pictures, of those images, that the bus is indeed, the nose of the bus is indeed within the daycare itself. And so certainly a shocking morning here in Laval as people are taking stock of exactly what happened. Of course, the police investigation is underway, and we don't have a lot of information as to the condition of those who have been injured and exactly what their ages are, but at least some children is what we know, and five people taken to hospital was the initial report. We know there's more information to be had as police will update that information throughout the morning, throughout the day, and certainly as the mayor of Laval was just telling us a few moments ago, you know, it's hard to understand, it's hard to imagine that this would happen, and he's here to offer support to the families on behalf of the people of this city.
Genevieve, we understand from one parent, at least one parent who was clipped close to, I think, where you are, that 80 children go to this daycare. I'm wondering, for those frantic parents who are arriving at the scene, are they able to get closer to the daycare? Are they able to access that school right now and reach their children, or are they being held back as well?
What we understand is that police are directing all the families, all the parents to this school here. It's my understanding, although some of this information may be dated, that not all parents knew exactly where their children were, if they were safe, if they were among those who had been injured. Now, time is going on. That information may be outdated by now. They may have been reunited with all their children, but that certainly was something that at the last update from police was uncertain. The parents were being brought to this school in order exactly to make sure that they receive all the information necessary so that city officials, so that police officers gather them and provide them with information. But certainly, as you say, among those 80 children, whether you're the parents of those who were injured or not, it's an extremely emotional morning for all of them.
Really difficult. And I know that you just got there and we're short on information, but I'm going to ask anyway. Do we know where the driver is right now?
What we understand is that the driver has been, have to be, sort of judicious with the wording, not arrested, but is being met by police at the moment. He is being questioned, if I understand correctly the circumstances, and to understand exactly what could have happened. When you look at the scene, when you get closer, there's a bit of a roundabout in front of the daycare, and so it's hard for many people to understand how this could possibly be an accident, because it is a place where people would have been turning. It seems the lay of the land here would make it almost impossible for this to have been something that wasn't voluntary, but again, that's something that police for now are not confirming.
Okay, Genevieve, I'm going to let you know that I was just told the driver has been arrested. We can confirm that. And right now, we have popped up on the screen the shot of the city bus at the daycare. I don't know. It's obviously slammed into the side of the building. We can see that. We know, again, 80 children went to this daycare, and we heard from the premier that at least 5 people have been injured. One of them was a child. As Genevieve was just reporting, there hasn't been an update on that, but we're watching for that. So Genevieve Beauchemin, thank you very much for that reporting. We'll come back to you. Please let us know if something new develops. Again, the school behind Genevieve right now is where parents are going. They are not able to get to the scene of the daycare. They're going to that school in Laval.